Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing Starmade, and I'm going to talk about preparations for the weapons testing we're about to be due. Anyway, the dev builds for the weapons update are supposed to be coming out any time now, but they aren't right now at the time I have to record this episode, so I'm going to prep for them. Oh, that tree, that doesn't look right. Anywho, so, let's talk about my methodologies and all that good stuff and getting ready. I'll probably use this structure here as a target, an unshielded target, see what happens if you shoot it and all that good stuff. Because I think all my other targets have shields. Anyway, let's go to a new sector and let's take a look at some of these targets. Oh, I can still see Big Ben over there. Alright, no. Alright. I have Cube 2. Let's start with the basic one. You watched me build all these, but I'm gonna show them off anyway. This is just a ballistics cube. It's a block of water with some power reactors and a thruster, so I can move it should I need to. This is to test penetration, things like that. And because if I were to shoot this, let's get out of creative mode. Come on. There. Huh. I'm trying to press 1 to get to my blaster pistol, and it isn't working because it's on 2. Thinking, oh no, my keyboard's bad. If I was to shoot this like so, ship cannon is much stronger. I use water because if you look at it at the right angle, you can trace the trajectory of the bullet and see how deep it actually goes. And also, if there's any splash damage along the way, like if it, in the case of the pistol just takes one block out at a time. And it's a little off. Wow. I did not know the pistol was that wonky accurate with its accuracy. Here it's not. Huh. Anywho, well, you get the idea. So I'll be able to see, oh, the new cannon with whatever configuration it has, it digs a 1x2 deep path through the target. And it goes in a fairly straight line, and things like that. So that's basically what this is. This one's going to be used for. Then I have a Cube 2, Ballistics Cube 2. I have some armor on the front of it. Let's see, can I /jump? Not jet, jump. Yay! And this is straight armor penetration testing. No shields, anything like that. It is a layer of advanced, standard, and a layer of basic hull. So I'll shoot the side and just see what it does to armor, all by itself, not modded, nothing like that. See the regular pistol, it's going to take forever to cut through even a single piece of advanced armor. And these ships, yeah, they are ships. These ballistics cube are using power 2. I have some power 1 ballistics cubes, but we'll be using the 2. Well, we might shoot a 1 just to see if there's any difference. I don't imagine why there would be, but, well, until you get to shielding, that's going to be different. Anywho, that is this one. So we're going to test weapons, the penetration, the path, the pattern, things of that nature. See if it does anything weird, if it does splash damage, if it shoots straight. That's what that one's for. This one's to simulate what happens if I was to shoot a ship that was in heavy armor, advanced armor. Would it be able to penetrate? Is there splash damage? Things like that. How deeply could it penetrate? Because my testing ship right now, its regular cannon couldn't cut through this chunk of armor here. But it is enormous, and we're going to be using that as a base. Well, probably actually construct weapons testing platform at first, but that's neither here nor there. I also have one that tests shields. Admin load. And it is shields. Notice at the top left, whoop. Oh, I'm not in build mode, so I can't use my mouse. Yes, I can. At the top left up here, my shields are counting up, because this one actually has some shields. Shields that have no system integrity. Okay. So that's a terrible test. We're scratching that one altogether. So tell me, does the ballistics cube both, does it have bad, yeah. Alright, I can't use those because integrity of this is rotten. Well, actually, no, I've shooted it a couple times, it looks like it stables out, so I'm gonna have to come back and fix the integrity on those two. So right now, the shields on these regular ballistics cubes are useless. Okay, so let's try ballistics cube 3. Don't change the owner, admin loaded. The idea of ballistics cube 3, this one is shielded with a bunch of shields. So let's jump over there and take a closer look. This one is to simulate a ship. It's has water to simulate innards and gooey stuff and RP nonsense and all that good stuff. And I have systems suspended in it. I think I have them all lined up, so I can shoot one without without hitting the others, with the exception of that cannon block there. I could sever that conduit line, but unless of course I do an angle like this where I could hit the shield, but we won't be testing one thing at a time. We'll figure it out later. But the idea here is, what happens if can I penetrate enough water and hit systems inside of it? So what happens if, instead of just straight penetration, how far will it go through water? How far will it go through water, then be effective at hitting stuff on the other side? Like this shield block here. Will it just go through the water and not have enough oomph left to penetrate the first shield block, but it'll go through like half this block of water? Don't know. I don't imagine that being the case, because I don't think water is much stronger than system blocks. But that's the idea for this, is testing the weapons against a system like this, or an actual functioning system. And I'll also be using this one for shield efficiency as well, because its shields are stable. Imagine that. I do not like the system integrity mechanic in you. That is neither here nor there. And it does have chambers in it. I think these are shield chambers, defense chambers. And I can't hit R on them because I'm an astronaut mode in water. Okay. So, I also made sure the power stream was visible so I can test shooting that. That's the computer for that cannon block. So this is to simulate basically a defenseless ship. Well, basically it has just a little bit of defenses. This is Ballistics Cube 3 with armor. So it is line of sight. Okay. So it is basically this one, except it has the line of advanced, standard, and hull armor on the front. And I made sure it was white armor, so I can see damage easier. So if a blast hits it and it damages this block, then 7 blocks out from it I can see the radius of the splash damage a little easier. And this, once again, simulates a ship that has armor and shields. But I also have another one I designed, and we're gonna kind of work these out as we do testing. It is my ballistic ship, which is a better simulation of all this, because it is actually a ship. It is a fake hull with hull curves and some advanced armor plates. There's a bank of stabilizers there. Then, there we go. Then I actually have a medical bay in here to see so it isn't just simulated interior space, it's actually interior space that I use. And I made sure the systems or the power stream was hittable. So I know the power stream's behind this plate, so if I go to test it, I know where it is so I can shoot it. And I have a hallway, it's a basic hallway, and I think a cafeteria, nope, a barracks on this side. So there's lots of RP stuff to get in the way, maybe slow down a missile or shot or something. Then I have some typical blocks of systems, like you probably would have in a real ship, kind of packed together and squeezed in wherever you could. So this was for testing in a more realistic simulation. By realistic, it's a video game. I mean like an actual in-game encounter, I think even has a few shields. Yep. 60k shields? So this would be like attacking a lightly defended ship. Because it is a lightly defended ship. And so those are my targets. I will more than likely set up a weapons platform, which is basically going to be a big disc in space with power slapped on it. I'm getting the jittering again, being in a single block. Do I get it in? I don't get it in build mode anyway. That's the plan, is to progress up these, starting with penetration, seeing how it does against armor, seeing how they're effective against shields, maybe against individual systems, then some combination thereof, either using this one or this one as a final, say, test against a ship, then probably going into an actual battle simulation. And that's sort of the plan of what I'm gonna, or how I'm gonna structure this. How it actually turns out, we'll see. And then, to cap all this off, we will retrofit, probably once the dev builds get a little more stable, because I imagine there's going to be lots of tweaking and all that good stuff. So just testing out the basics on these. And then as we get more stable, we're going to refit my Emperor-class battleship. Where is it? It's a 608EB-1. Come on. EB-1. This guy here. Because I left plenty of room, empty room in it, for weapons. It has basic cannon and whatnot, and a missile launcher. But that whole front area is mostly empty for use with the weapons. Once everything's said and done, we'll retrofit this one and use it as for weapons testing, basically. Two huge ships fighting each other with the same weapon loadout. And probably scale down and see how little fighters do against big ships now, things like that. So I'm excited, and I have a vague plan. I'm excited for the first dev build to drop. Hopefully tomorrow's episode will be in the weapons dev build, and we will be shooting things with the new weapons. Oh, I'm so excited. I always love to see progress in Starmade. See what the devs are up to and things like that. Anywho, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade, and I will see you later.